Hi there. My name's Lance Johnson. I am the owner of Whiteboard Geeks, and I've been working with Taylor for about 6 months now. And so I wanted to take a second and just talk a little bit about my experience with Taylor and give some specifics about how things have gone together. So the first one that I wanted to bring up was my favorite part about working with Taylor, and it really came in a 2 week time period where I was making a ton of big changes in my life. So there was the opportunity to start consulting with a consumer products company, but it meant I had to find a CEO for my primary company and figure out how to vet that person, where to look for them, some of the real critical, I guess the critical few versus the trivial many. And that was a huge help to have somebody that I could email and talk to, and just have a way to get my thoughts down on paper and not have to feel like I was churning it all inside myself inside that personal blender. And probably the second part is that I didn't expect to be so helpful is having somebody that I can write my ideas to or what I'm thinking. Like I said, getting even when it's not a big problem, but getting it out of the blender inside here and just putting it out on paper and kind of knowing that somebody external is reading it and telling me if I'm insane or if it seems like I'm on track. And I think that the specific improvement that I've seen has been a little more qualitative than quantitative right now, but being able to talk with a sane person on a professional level and somebody who I trust enough to say like, no, dude, you're on drugs or that doesn't make any sense, has been really helpful because I have that kind of support system in the rest of my life, but it's been really difficult to find that on a professional level where there's a lot of people that are just super hype oriented or maybe we just don't match up values wise. I try to think more in terms of worst case scenarios and really just like the Buffett or the Munger, like avoid doing dumb stuff, which I actually don't succeed at all the time. But it's been helpful having somebody else to kind of call out if I'm about to do something dumb or point out, that's the same dumb thing you did last time. And I would say that, while I think that probably Taylor is somebody I would recommend as a business coach. But I would not recommend him if you're looking for somebody to give you absolutes, to kind of say, here's definitely what you should do, going to work, yes or yes. It struck me that he recognizes the complexity of the real world. And he doesn't have some nonsense program that he's trying to push me into, where he's trying to, just say like, well, I've got a hammer, so your problem looks like a nail. It's been much more of a smart sounding board. So if you're looking for somebody to bounce ideas off of, and be honest with you about what they've seen, be a great resource for outside material or outside input, then I think you should talk to them. But if it's something that you're looking for a detailed step-by-step process, maybe you can do that. But in my experience, it's been much more useful for coming to them with my ideas, having some accountability for the things that I want to get done, and just being able to externalize all of the stuff churning around inside. So I've had a great time working with Taylor and hope to keep working with him for a long time to come.